lives underneath the 32 bridge and cuts through the heart of South Georgia. Big copperheads and mean wild pigs and gators in the weeds waiting for you. I leave my phone in the truck, I leave my truck at the road. My four-wheeler gets me where I wanna go. I leave the world behind and pull my hat down low. Get back to my roots by a full moon glow. I got an old johnboat that is stowed down there on them hot summer nights when I get a wild hair. Got a moonshine stash that with cypress stump and a catfish line going bump bump. No tractor tire where I sit by the fire and drink to a sweet swamp song. So if you're looking for me, don't even bother when I get my feet in the Muckalee Creek water. Daddy brought me down here when I was a kid, taught me how to bait a crawfish basket. From the time I was old enough to walk, he had me running down squirrels and rabbits. Feel right at home in this neck of the woods. If this was all I had, I'd be living good. So let the stock market do what it's gonna do. Let the dollar go down and gas over the roof. I got an old johnboat and a stow down here. There on this hot summer nights when I get a wild hair. Got a moonshine stash in a cypress stump and a catfish line going bump bump. An old tractor tire where I sit by the fire and drink to a sweet swamp song. So if you're looking for me, don't even bother when I dip my feet in the Muckalee Creek water. I'm free and I'm me, being everything that I wanna be. Nobody tracking with it, no time at the city lights. Hell with the city lights. Well, I got an old johnboat that I stow down there on them hot summer nights when I get a wild hair. I got a moonshine stash in a cypress stump and a catfish line going bump, bump, bump. An old tractor tire where I sit by the fire and drink to a sweet swamp song. So if you're looking for me, don't even holler when I get down deep in that Muckalee Creek water. Muckalee Creek water. That was Muckalee Creek Water by Bryan, and I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay, first thing to say, if you don't do, figure style, or you just won't want to work that hard, you can do the intro exactly the way I did the verse, where it's just, sorry. I'll cover that in a moment, but you can do that as the intro, and that'll be just fine. Now let me show you what I did. First off, the chord transitions, and they're the same for the verses, right? You're starting with a D minor. You just pick up a finger for the F. I'm dropping my two hovering fingers here, there, on a C5, and then I jump back to D minor. That's it. That's the straight chords of the verses, okay? Now, what I'm doing, and I'll go over the verse arpeggio first, because if you don't want to work that hard, then that's all you're going to have to do. I got one finger on each string. I don't need my pinky because I only have 4 strings, okay? So I'm going to pluck the first 2 strings. This is the arpeggio I'm doing for the verse, all right? That's it. The top 2 strings, my thumb kind of keeps the rhythm. and then the bottom 3 strings. That's it. Top 2, bottom 3. Top 2, bottom 3. Top 2, bottom 3. Flows underneath the 32 bridge. Cuts through the heart of South Georgia. Doesn't sound cool? He must have written this on ukulele, huh? That's it. Now, what I'm doing for the intro, though, is a little more melodic. It's... So the tablature is on the 2nd page, but I'm starting again with the top 2 strings, playing just the bottom 2, and then I'm playing all 4 with the F, all 4 with the C5, and then I'm jumping in with this odd. It's a D minor, but I got to start with my pinky up here, and then I'm plucking the top 3 strings. Pick that up for the end and do it the same thing, exactly the same the 2nd time. It flows underneath, and then I go to the verse. That's it. Again, all the tablature, every note of it is on the 2nd page of the song sheet, so check it out. That's the intro. That's the verses. The chorus. Now I'm going to a strum. It's I call it a front beat strum because it's, the emphasis is on 1 and 3, the 1st and 3rd down strum. Oh, johnboat, let us go down there, the hot summer nights, and I get a wild hair. There we go. At that part, that S is a stop, right? I just did a Z there, but you don't have to. So, catfish... going, pause, bump, bump. Old tractor tire where I sit by the fire, drink to the sweet swamp song. Okay, now we got a new chord. We had actually, where we're doing, it's similar to the verse, but I've got a D going to a C5, right? And then a G going to an F. So actually it's not similar, is it? It's not so similar. Let's do that. D. From the D, I'm taking my ring finger, sliding it up to that C5, then leaving it right there for the G, and then I have to jump to an F, which fortunately is an easy chord. Now you have a choice. You can either do the D the same way you did before. You can jump to it, right, which makes the C5 easier, or you can just drop 2 fingers, but then you have to jump to the C5. So your choice. You can use either fingering for that. Okay, fish line going. Pause, or stop, right? Stop. Bump, bump. Old tractor tire where I sit by the fire, drink to a sweet swamp song. There's my first G flat, so B flat rather. I'm going from here. My index finger kind of moves diagonally and lays flat over 2 strings. I got that B flat. I just slide down 1 fret, and that's my A. You're looking at me, don't even bother. Have to pick them both up and jump to a G. When I dip my feet in the Muckalee Creek Water. And now I'm already on the F. That's all I'm doing with the that D minor, F, D minor. It's 1 stroke on the F. So D minor, F, D minor. D minor, F, G. Same thing, 1 stroke on the F. D minor, that's it. Now that brings us all up to the bridge. Now the bridge comes right after the chorus. So I was gonna dip my... For me, don't even bother when I dip my feet in that Muckalee Creek water. So from the F, I got the hovering 2 fingers again. I'm free and I'm me. C5 to a G. This, my ring finger's in the right place at least. Drop a G. Over to a D minor. Being everything that I want to be. Have to kind of slide back over to a C5 again. Nobody jacket with me, no sign of the city. Now, I'm just messing with that E string, right? The second string from the floor. A, F sharp minor, slide it up, and that's an alternate A7, right? That's your A7, but so A, F sharp minor, slide it up, A7A, alternate, and then pick it up for me. That's light. And that's it. The rest of it is repetition. And the outro is the same as that, what did I call that? Segue, right? That's it. Okay, I'm going to stop talking at you now. I forgot one thing, the strum. I don't think I talked about the strum. It is a simple, I call it a third beat strum. And the second half of the first verse, second half of the first verse and the chorus and the outro, they're all... That's why I called it a third beat strum, right? I'm just doing mostly downs, but the emphasis is on the third. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Okay, now I'm going to play a slow motion, close-up play-along, almost straight through the song. I'm just going to skip the second verse and second chorus, so there'll be less duplication. But here goes. Follow along if you think it'll be helpful. 5, 6, 7, and... Flows underneath the 32 bridge and cuts through the heart of South Georgia. Big copperheads and mean wild pigs and gators in the weeds waiting for you. I leave my phone in the truck, my truck in the road. My four-wheeler gets me where I wanna go. Leave the world behind, I pull my hat down low. Back to my roots by the full moon glow. I got that old johnboat that I go down there on a hot summer night when I get a wild hair. Got the moonshine stash and the cypress stump and a catfish line going bump bump. Old tractor tire where I sit by the fire and drink to a sweet swamp song. So if you're looking at me, don't even bother when I dip my feet in that Muckalee spring water. I'm free, and I'm me, being everything that I wanna be. Nobody jacking with me, no sign of the city lights. Hell with the city lights. Well, I got an old johnboat that I stow down there on them hot summer nights when I get a wild hair. Got a moonshine stash and a cypress stump and a catfish line going bump, bump, bump. An old tractor tire where I sit by the fire and drink to a sweet swamp song. So if you're looking for me, don't even bother. When I get down deep in that Muckalee Creek water, Muckalee Creek water. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.